Hello, YouTube. How we doing today? What is going on, everybody? Hello, and welcome back to some more Days Gone Remastered. So, I feel like I should begin with an introduction here. I actually have been up since like 2 a.m. this morning. My day job had me get up really early this morning, and I had only had maybe 4 hours of sleep. So I am fucking exhausted. You can probably already hear it in my voice. I wanted to go ahead and go live. We'll do some gameplay tonight. We'll have some fun. So I started a little bit early just because I know I may not be able to stay up until our normal 9 o'clock time. If I feel myself starting to get just too tired where my gameplay is sloppy and I'm not able to give good gaming tips, we'll call it for the night. But I'm here right now, so let's do it right now. Let me say hi to the chat and we're going to jump right into it. Akshat, first one in the chat. Hello and welcome. Thank you for being here. Irish Molly, hey. Shannon Alcorn, Ali, Rodney, Summertime Summers, Unknown, and Nightbot. Hard on the clock. Yeah, I know it's a bit early, so it's a bit quiet right now, but that's cool. Thank you all for being here, and let's do it. Why wait any longer? We should be switching over to the main gaming screen right now, where you can see the gameplay as well as my face and my chat. Let me make sure we're good to go. All right, rock and roll. Let's do it. Caleb in, welcome. How are you, man? Good to have you with us this evening. Okay, so what we're doing tonight, we're continuing to move forward with the main story missions in the militia area, the militia chapter of the game. Hobbit 1901, welcome. So as you can see, we've already cleared the map of ambush camps, infestation zones, and Nero injectors over here. Violent Jones, member of the chat, was able to coach me through walking the bike up this little spot right here. You can walk the bike up the rocks there, and you can get in here and clear the infestation zone, the Horde, and the Nero checkpoint early before you're supposed to be able to get there. That was pretty cool, getting that stuff knocked out ahead of time. And then also we've cleared all of those items over here, ambush camps, infestation zones, Nero checkpoints, all that fun stuff. All we have left in this chapter of the game is main story missions. So that's what we're doing now. Here's what kept me going. Yadiel Diaz, welcome in. Yeah, right on, Unknown. I see this as an absolute win in the end, either way. Oh, and check it out. Sabby the Hobbit over there on Twitch. Thank you for joining us there. Appreciate that.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Wow. I kind of forgot I was playing the remastered version. I was like, holy shit, that looks good. Absolute cinema. Nice. Yeah, nothing but main story missions. So, folks, if you're new to the game, main story spoilers. Right here, main story spoilers. You don't want spoilers, maybe come back later, okay? Here we go.
Adding pollution on top of it.
Shit, we gotta keep hoping.
Cheers, everybody.
It's not all about you.
Well, that's it. That's as far as I can go.
How can I help?
You can't unless you have a DNA synthesizer somewhere.
No, but there's an auto parts store near Fort Klamath that I
Dick,
could
you
check
can't
out.
get what I need there. You...
Oh, yeah. You were doing that thing where you were being sarcastic.
I actually think I know where you can get one.
It's funny how easily she forgets. Carrie Renee Edwards, good evening. Welcome in.
Cloverdale.
Kicking things off a little bit early tonight.
Find a way over the mountains.
Yeah, you're right. That would be
Yeah.
impossible.
Like how I got here to find you.
Good, you can take me.
Is that an
Yes, I
orderly
can.
Yes. No, I'm just...
Yeah, it's not spoilers, it's nostalgia. I hear you. Mike, welcome in. How do I craft those different types of melee weapons? Generally, you get melee crafting recipes from clearing ambush camps. Here in a moment, after this cutscene ends, I'll try to remember to show you. There's a way you can check what unlocks when and where.
Let me know when you're ready.
Roberto VZ. Did I say that right?
Going somewhere, Lieutenant?
Yeah, once this cutscene ends, I'll show you
Colonel?
how to
Captain?
check the storyline progress,
Yes,
and
we're
you'll
heading
be
out
able to
to
see
a
everything
piece
you
of
can
equipment
unlock
I
and
need.
how to unlock
I
it.
see.
How's your
Now,
progress?
the weapon I'm currently using right now, I believe, is the Superior Metal Axe, which cannot be crafted. It can only be found in the late game, in this later chapters of the game. But we do have videos available for that that'll show you exactly where to find it. You can check the 8-Bit Terror channel. I'll give you a link to her channel here. The 8-Bit Terror channel should have a link in the chat in a second now. Her channel, there it is. She has a video that's how to find every single superior metal axe in the game. Because again, that one cannot be crafted. It can only be found later in the game in these chapters. Yeah, it's definitely the superior metal axe that we're carrying right now. Roberto VZ. Okay, should hear what other people say, yeah. It's funny, I think of that because a good friend of mine in high school, his name was Robert. And just to be funny, we used to call him Berto. Roberto just for fun, or Berto just for the hell of it. He fucking hated it and eventually asked us to stop calling him that. But that was his nickname for a long time. Okay, so check this out. Mike, you were asking about crafting recipes. If you're on PlayStation, you just swipe up on the D-pad and it'll take you to storylines. You can also reach this on PC, but I don't remember how. So anyway, you can go to storylines and go over to progress. And then you can check every single storyline and see what unlocks. I'm sorry, I'm clicking through them pretty quickly here. We're late game, so most of the shit's already been unlocked, but check this out. What I wanted to show you specifically is Ambush Camp Hunter. And in fact, we've got them all unlocked here. So you can see the spiked bat. There's another one in there, the baseball bat axe, the superior club. Those are all from clearing ambush camps. That's how you get the recipes for crafting those different axes. My personal favorite of those is the baseball bat axe. That one's a lot of fun. That's the one that's the bat and the saw blade. So that one's a lot of fun, but that's how you get those. And just as an example, check out the Horde Killer storyline. That also shows you how you unlock some of the best weapons in the game. And for that, you'll want to check out my Horde Killer Masterclass. That'll tell you everything you need to know about killing hordes and getting weapons unlocked and stuff like that. Let's see, Ackshot asking, which part of the game, story-wise, do you find the most depressing? Lost Lake, when Schizo takes you into Iron Butte. The bit of the story where Schizo takes you into Iron Butte, and like for just a minute there, you think you can trust him, and no, you cannot. It's always person against person, you know? And then Jason McDaniel, welcome in. Mike, yeah, no worries, man. No worries. That's what we do here, bud. Pro tips.
What is that all about?
Teach you how to get
anyway?
better at the game.
All the yes sirs and no sirs and the saluting and the ranks and the uniforms, it just seems kind of pointless, you know? Considering
Hey, you were in the army once. You should know.
that was different.
How?
I don't want it to end. Oh, it's never going to end. We're going to keep playing this all the time anyway.
Sense.
Oh, I see what you're saying. That's the most depressing part is the end because you don't want it to end. Yeah.
Chaos out here.
Yeah,
We
I hear
need
you.
the order and
I get that.
discipline, or we're not gonna make it.
You know, I've been at plenty of camps that are doing just fine without having.
I mean, honestly, one part that's really depressing is in the very beginning when Deacon takes Lisa to Tucker's camp. Deacon is literally sunk so far removed from his humanity that he's willing to take a teenage girl and dump her on a slave camp, knowing exactly what he's doing. Because in that scene, he actually tells Tucker, like, hey, don't work her as hard as you do everyone else. He says, don't work her like you do everyone else. He knows exactly what he's done. He's taken a little girl to a slave camp where they're beaten and starved. What's that?
See if the colonel will let me switch uniforms.
Yeah, you can still work her, just not as hard as you do the others, yeah. But he knows what he's done, and he feels bad about it, too. Because, I mean, really, that is the start of Deacon's redemption arc. That is where his redemption arc starts. He did something bad, and he feels bad about it. And he starts trying to make it up to the little girl. He takes her the thunder egg, brings her a gift, trying to cheer her up. He knows what he's done, and he fucking did it anyway. To me, that's one of the saddest parts of the game, but it is, of course, what starts his redemption arc.
Keep an eye out for anyone going AWOL.
Are you accusing me of going?
Oh, you're playing Dead Space. Ooh, been thinking about playing that one myself. Captain Caffeine, what's up, buddy? Gomer Black Magic. Nah, man, you should probably play something else since you've got like 70 playthroughs.
I'll have to report this.
Yeah,
You should play Mad Max instead. Stickman 4131, what's up, buddy? Jimmy Briggs, welcome in.
He said he's gonna report you.
Oh, the thought of Boozer getting his arm amputated? Yeah.
The colonel.
Oh, Callisto Protocol. That's another one that seems like a lot of fun. Claire had fun with that one. And Sam Whitwer's in Callisto Protocol as well. Yeah.
Oh my God.
What's wrong?
So yeah, folks, thank you all for being here. I know we're a little bit off schedule. I had a really early day at work today. I've been up since like 2 o'clock this morning and only had like 4 hours of sleep. You can probably hear the exhaustion in my voice already. So I wanted to go ahead and start early because we may end up needing to finish early. But I wanted to make sure we got as much Days Gone time in as we possibly could tonight. Putra, welcome in, Putra. How you doing?
I gotta be honest.
Putra.
You know, there were times when I didn't believe
That's just fun to say. I like saying that
to see
name.
another day.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
So Stickman, I got to see the, I don't know if you saw our messages on Discord. I got to see the rough cut of the current video you're working on for us. I really like it, man. It's looking good.
I don't believe you.
Like, you know, it's good when we only have a couple of points of like, yeah, let's change this, let's do that, let's do that. And like, yeah, we're good. Yeah, good stuff, man. Thank you. I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, I wasn't gonna let him die, you know, so watching him struggle to keep going when he had no reason.
Oh yeah, I need to change that. We need to do a current edit of it. I know, I saw that Borislav had released a, like a more recent hidden loot location video. I haven't actually had a chance to watch it yet, so I'm not sure what's different.
You were still alive in that.
No, thanks, Caleb. I'm glad you're here.
That's when I really wanted to kill myself.
Mike.
No, seriously.
My personal advice there is if you clear up in every map region, you'll want to clear out the ambush camps, infestation zones, and Nero checkpoints in that order. Here, let me introduce you to the Art of War. The Days Gone Art of War. Flip through some of those videos. It'll teach you, like, most of the questions that are popping up in the chat tonight, those videos will tell you the answer to those questions and more. But if you clear up the ambush camps, infestation zones, and Nero checkpoints, then you'll pretty much only have story missions and camp jobs, and they'll just start popping back to back to back to back. So that's kind of my favorite way to do it, is to kind of clear the map of side activities, and then you'll have nothing but missions rolling in back to back. Obi-Wan Craig Nobi. What's up, Craig? How you doing, bud? I was thinking about you earlier today, man. How's things at the office? I've heard about that. Yeah, respawning ammo boxes. That's crazy.
Need your help to move that out of the way.
GTA 6. Probably not. It's not on the roster for me. I have so many other games I want to play right now that I doubt that I'll have time for GTA. I've also never really been a big fan of Rockstar games. So it's not something I'm super excited about.
Cults, they cut themselves, they worship the freaks they wanted to be like.
I love this bit.
And
what are we gonna do if we bump into Rippers?
didn't want to be like
We
them.
won't be bumping
How
into
do we
any
do
Rippers.
anything if we run into him?
We ain't gonna run into them.
Exactly. I love it. But yeah, we've got Days Gone Remastered. We've got Horde Assault mode in Days Gone Remastered. We've got Oblivion Remastered. We've got Doom Dark Ages, are all games that have just released that I'm really excited about. Riveted, hello, welcome. I have not played Doom Dark Ages yet, but my counterpart, 8-Bit Terror, is playing it right now, and she's absolutely loving it. Honestly, I wish they would just do a remaster of Doom 2016. That's all I need. I'll be happy. Shadow Ghost. Welcome in, Shadow Ghost. Oh, I see. Watching these lives has gotten you back into playing Days Gone. Right on. You're trying to 100% everything. You're at 72% Horde, and after that, you'll do the story. Yeah, you do actually, I don't know if you recall from your previous playthrough, you do actually have to roll credits on the main story before you can finish up all the Hordes. Many of the Hordes do not spawn until after you roll credits on the main game.
No wonder everyone gave
8-Bit
up
Terror.
their
Welcome in, 8-Bit Terror.
Nothing. There's a tunnel.
So I sold you to a slave camp for credits, but I got you a shiny rock. That should make you happy, right? I mean, I have a pet rock. It makes me happy.
Old Belknap Road that Boozer and I rode through all
Yeah,
the
I
time.
mean, we should all
Traffic
just
had
have a
been
pet rock.
backed up at a Nero checkpoint for about a mile.
Our therapy pet. My
Everything
therapy pet
got
is a rock.
overrun.
Sounds horrible.
Crack
Seen
rock.
worse, but yeah.
Oh, you got to see 8-Bit stream today? Nice.
Hey, this looks familiar.
Yeah,
Yeah, you literally worked here for years. Better look familiar, or you're having amnesia.
Wow. Never thought I'd see this place again.
No, I'm good, Ackshot. Thanks. I'm basically an indentured servant at my job as it is right now. Like, I had to get a bunch of equipment. It's literally indentured servitude. I had to get a bunch of equipment to start this job, and they're like, "Oh, well, we'll provide it for you, and then just take it out of your paycheck." Wait a minute, this sounds familiar. Fucking indentured servitude, man.
Okay,
Oh, thanks,
well,
Irish
I don't know
Molly. I
how we're gonna
appreciate
get
that.
in.
Yeah, I like having like my background is basically like a library with a view, a reading room with a view.
2007659.
I have not watched The Last of Us yet. I really want to wait for it to finish and then just binge watch it.
Research Iron Butte facility. It has been 751 days.
Violent Jones. Good evening, Miss Violent Jones. How you doing?
Well, you guys are a little more high.
Welcome in.
It's not really.
Yeah, I am definitely interested in watching it. I can't wait to see it. I guess I am waiting to see it. I want to wait and binge watch it all.
Response interface. Oh my God.
What is it?
Irish Molly, did I actually say hello to you yet? Yeah, you were in at the beginning, weren't you?
What the hell?
Look at this. There's so much food here.
Sarah, this should be...
That's possible.
It's the irrigation system. It's all
Likely, I
self-automated,
think.
so as long as the
I don't think she
power's
had too
on,
much
it's
exposure to David
self-sustaining.
Gorman, and I think,
Well, shit, this
yeah, I
place
don't
is
know. I don't think she had much exposure to David Gorman after he got infected, because he's our
Everyone is,
what is that?
camped out here.
Not suspect zero or whatever, but like the
8,000 volts telling you.
yeah, he's the typhoid Mary. Yeah.
See? Come on.
Oh, it's all good. Summertime. You know how it is. They require specific shit that they want you to use. Josh Mixon, what's going on? Yeah, not hearing phones would be kind of nice. Oh, check it out. Gomer Black Magic in with that super chat. Gomer, thank you, buddy. Thanks, man. Yeah, folks, Gomer Black Magic has been a long time supporter of the channel.
Go!
Since early on. Stephen Lugo, welcome in, Stephen. Hey, this seems really loud in my headset. Like, really loud. Louder than anything else so far. I mean, I know it's supposed to be an intense moment, but damn. You couldn't turn off your phone today without an apocalypse, yeah, right?
Goddamn gross.
Yeah, you end up with things accumulated. Yeah, I've bought shit that I realized later I didn't need or didn't need that exact thing. It's like, oh man, I wish I hadn't bought this particular version of that. I should have held off and got a different version of that. Like I've got handcuff holsters and stuff that I fucking hate them. Like I already had to replace them for something better. Stuff like that. Got a sidearm holster that wasn't quite what they wanted me to carry, so I had to get a different sidearm holster. You end up with that drawer full of old accessories that just weren't quite what you actually needed.
I don't know.
What?
Aw, Gomer Black Magic. I was your second streamer. Who was your first?
Sarah.
I can't imagine you were watching anybody other than Days Gone streamers, and shit, there wasn't many folks streaming Days Gone before me,
Did you know?
aside from maybe Kevin McAllister, Viking Dad.
Yeah, I knew him. Let's go, come on.
So someone shot them all as they were what? Trying to leave?
I mean, yeah, it looks like it.
The Rad Brad, okay, yeah.
Tight and they left.
He did a fair amount of Days Gone streaming early on, didn't he?
I don't know, I wasn't here.
Ooh, you got a Blackhawk for your M&P shield. Yeah, nice. That's I use a Blackhawk for my M&P 9mm 2.0 that I carry at work every day. The 3-level retention holster or level 3 retention holster.
Sarah Irene Whitaker, ID 20.
Yeah, M&P shield, that's my favorite pistol. I have the Performance Center shield, and I actually shoot that little thing. It's a little bitty, slim, single stack, concealed carry pistol. I actually shoot that thing better than any other firearm that I own.
Not the front door.
Honestly, I'm surprised she's working
faster
at all.
follow-up shots and tighter grouping than any other firearm that I
Constantly
own.
complaining
It's
about
crazy.
the system going down, and that was with weekly maintenance.
Oh, thanks,
That
Gomer
was
Black
been, what,
Magic.
2 years?
Man, I'll tell you what, I've been watching Bacon St. John, the speedrunner. I believe I don't want to misstate myself, I don't want to get it wrong, but I believe he still holds first place, like the top speed for speedrunners, if not, at least first place on some metrics. But Bacon St. John, I was watching him just today, and I still learn shit from watching that dude because he plays very different from normal people, because he's all about just getting it done as quick as possible. So at times he tends to be extremely aggressive with how he does stuff, and it's like, shit, I didn't know you could do that. All kinds of stuff like that.
Motherfucker. My God, you're right. They've locked me out.
I have watched The Walking Dead. I think I got up to about season... Oh, geez. I don't remember now. I was probably up to season 6, 7, or 8, somewhere in there. I was a big fan of it early on. The first 4 or 5 seasons were pretty good. And then I just kind of got involved in other things. I think I found Days Gone and started playing Days Gone instead.
Fire escape in the back of the maintenance.
Yeah, you bet, Violent Jones. Yeah, like I said, I was hanging out on Bacon St. John's live stream this morning. He's got his membership set at only like $1 a piece. So you get a monthly membership for like $1 each on there. And I went ahead and gifted a few memberships. He's been very influential in the community. He's been working really hard at running those speed run times for a long time. And I think he deserves some recognition for that. Yeah, Inzu. We know him as Inzu on our Discord, which, by the way, if you're not on our Discord,
Hold on.
and
I can shoot the
there you
ledge.
go. There's a link to our Discord. Do come hang out on our Discord, folks. It's like, here's some more informative stuff here. I feel like a lot of people know this one now because it's been around for a while, and it doesn't do anything. It's just kind of cool. You can actually use rocks to break the locks. Use the rocks to break the locks. Oh, it was Inzu, Bacon St. John that helped you figure out how to frog jump. That's cool. Yeah, I still never have done that. Carrie, you were playing some Horde Assault mode, unlocked Schizo, and just killed him over and over and over. Right. Oh yeah, check it out. 8-Bit Terror and 8-Bit Terror, the host of the Days Gone podcast, in there with that A Drifter link. So 8-Bit Terror, the host of the Days Gone podcast, and I have launched a new channel. It's all about Days Gone. It's all Days Gone all day long. It's deep dives into the characters, deep dives into the lore, backstory on the world itself, shit we've learned from, shit that she has learned from interviewing developers who worked on the game, the writer who wrote the game, actors who played the characters in the game, all of that shit. Stuff we've picked up from all of those people. And then, of course, stuff that we've learned from hanging out with you guys that all have, collectively thousands and thousands of hours in the game. Miss Southern Lady 76, good evening. Hello.
I'll signal you when it's clear.
He shot him!
You guys should not stand so close together, seriously. Watch your grouping, guys. Fucking idiots.
Warning. Coming. Deadly force is authorized for use against all trespassers. Warning. Deadly force is authorized.
Aw, I felt like I had that shot lined up properly.
Okay.
You frog jumped by accident and killed Deacon doing it? Oh my god.
911.
I'm sorry that happened, but that's funny. That's cool.
And you will not be harmed.
I don't think we need much stuff from these guys. I guess we'll craft a Molotov here. Yeah, we can't craft much. We're pretty much full up on stuff. Yup. So interesting thing, if you've been watching these streams or 8-Bit Terror, you likely already know this, but there is an area you can get into. Is it here or is it further around the corner?
Alert.
Yeah, I guess it's further around the corner. There are actually doors you can open inside this building that I didn't know about.
Security personnel to
Under the stairs. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, right around the corner up here. So we're going to have some combat here, and then we'll show you these doors that you can open. It's crazy, man. I just found out about this stuff a while back. I mean, it's been like a couple years now, but still, I didn't know about it earlier.
Warning.
Until, again, individuals from the chat who collectively have thousands of hours in the game pointed this stuff out to me. Check this out. Inside this room, there are doors in here that you can open. Deacon can open these doors. Oh, that's right. You have to shoot it. Yeah. See the chain on the door?
Stand down and you will not be.
And you can't use a rock on that one. It's actually chained shut. But if you shoot the chain off, you can open this up. And there's all kinds of shit in here. There's an MG45. There's some crap weapons, but there's stuff in there. Oh, look, a flashbang. I actually needed a flashbang. There's a frag grenade in there. 2 flashbangs, which that's nice. That actually topped me off on flashbangs. I'm full up on flashbangs now. Right on. So yeah, it's good shit in here. And what is that? Is that a suppressor there? Yeah, there's a suppressor and a blade for making the saw blade axe. Ryan, also, what's up, brother? Yeah, we started really early tonight. I started like 30 minutes early. I feel like I missed something. I thought I missed something in the chat there. Try and catch up here in a bit. But yeah, there's all kinds of stuff in there. I never knew that was there. Yeah, Rent-A-Cop Jim's secret stash. He didn't even tell his coworkers about that one.
Alert. Alert.
Fucking asshole.
Level 4 alarm. Multiple shots.
Oh yeah, Ryan, you were saying you didn't get the notification. Yeah, we started like 30 minutes early. I just happened to be lined up where I was ready to go. And I've had a really long day at work. I've been up since like 2 o'clock this morning. Only got maybe 4 hours of sleep. It's like I was saying earlier, you can probably hear the exhaustion in my voice already. So I wanted to go ahead and start early just to make sure that we could get in as much time as we possibly can. So I've already been going for like 30 minutes.
Oh, God, shut the fuck up already. They must not have.
Fine, Sarah. Tell me how you really feel. I'll stop talking. Shit.
Let me get in first.
That's the only example of that in the game that I know of. A chain that you shoot off of a door to open the door. It's the only one I know of like that. I hate that I missed that shot.
Shit. Snipers.
Sarah, you want to stop hogging the good cover, dear?
Multiple shots have been fired. Security personnel to the maintenance building.
There's more of them.
I see him.
There he is. No, not going to give it to me? Okay, fine.
Deadly force is authorized for use against all trespassers. Warning.
I think that's all of them in this bit.
Authorized.
Oh, we did need those cans. That's nice.
Sarah Irene Whitaker, ID 2007659, security override and disable the fucking voice response.
Police are on their way.
Well,
Stand
ready?
down and you will not be harmed.
Yeah.
They're through. They're through. Get this goddamn door.
It wouldn't let me get him. I could have got Jim right then. I could have got him. It didn't let me. It wouldn't let me move the targeting reticle fast enough. Huh.
Alert.
I guess they thought that one out, didn't they?
This is a level 4 alarm. Multiple shots.
Yeah, no headshot needed with that 50 cal. It's nice for the health you get back off of it. You know, if you have the ranged skill that gives you health back when you score a headshot kill, it's nice for that, but you do not have to do headshots with the BFG.
Authorized for use against all
Paul Blart Jim, yeah.
Warning. Deadly force is authorized.
It's clear.
Same here.
Let's see. I think there's some more kerosene that I wanted to pick up as well.
Alert.
Nope, we don't need it. Okay, nice.
911 has
Oh,
been
look, here's a collectible. Let's go ahead and grab that collectible. I pretty much never get the collectibles anymore.
Okay, it's clear.
They're waiting for us in the atrium.
Hey, Sarah, why don't you come over here for a minute, dear? You might be able to get us in this way.
Alert.
Oh,
Alert.
we have to do the whole song and dance first? Okay, fine.
Sarah Irene Whitaker, ID.
Sometimes I feel like I want to be a speedrunner because I'm like, can we just do this bit already?
Fucking voice response.
Access denied. Sarah Irene Whitaker, your security clearance has been revoked.
Your security clearance has been revoked.
For assistance. Authorized for use against
Fucking
all
bitch.
trespassers.
Hey.
Oh, right on, Steven. Thanks, man.
Crap anyway. Have we gone on the other side?
That actually means a lot, dude, for real.
Here.
I mean, of all the live streamers out there, bigger channels even, that you could support by being a member, you're right here with us, man. That's awesome.
Over here.
Police are on their way. Stand down and you will not be harmed.
Stand down and you will not be shot in the face by Jim. That's a lie.
Up to the roof from that AC unit.
You mean you should be able to climb up from there?
Actually, I do have a tip for you there, Miss Southern Lady, and I'll show you. Go ahead. I'm just going to throw this out there because if you're asking that question, you probably haven't seen this video. Do we have unlock the SMP9? That's the one. Unlock your SMP9 early. In that video, and some of my other tips and tricks videos as well, my earlier tips and tricks videos, I specifically show my method for getting consistent headshots. There is a trick to it. It's not just get focus skill. It's not just get the focus shot skill and get focus injectors. It's not just that. There is actually a trick to getting consistent shot placement in pretty much any video game that has ranged weapons in it. The trick is basically to line up your shot and let the enemies walk into it. And actually, babe, I just remembered the better video for that is the 3 things to do with ranged weapons. Is that the one you put in? Oh, perfect. Thank you. She's a step ahead of me as always, guys. Yeah, so this one right here. I'm sorry, who was asking that question? Miss Southern Lady? Yeah, check it out. 8-Bit Terror put a link in there. My ranged weapons, 3 things you need to do in any video game. That right there will explain in detail how to get consistent headshots in pretty much any video game that has ranged weapons in it.
Wait, what are you doing?
Yes, I'm in.
Melissa S., good evening. Oh, and Raekwon the chef. What's up, man? How you doing? Hey, Melissa, how are you? No, I'm a Southern Lady. Don't sweat it. Hell, half the time I'm typing in the chat on my phone, like when Claire is streaming. I'm participating in the chat on my phone, and it's always full of autocorrect typos. Nah, don't sweat it. We got you. Violent Jones, that's exactly the thing right there. Just line up the shot and let them walk into it. You don't want to bother chasing them around with the targeting reticle. Don't chase them with it. Just line it up and allow them to walk into it. That's essentially how it works. That will work in pretty much any video game that uses ranged weapons in the game. Shit, even games where you're just selecting enemies that are in motion, like even like fucking real-time strategies games where you're controlling troops on your screen, you know, groups of troops and stuff like that. You can still just put the cursor where you want it and let them move right into it. It's the easiest way to do it. Oh, Raekwon, you as well. Cheers, mate. Nah, how you doing, man?
I get their attention, then you go in.
Hey, don't take any chances.
You kidding me?
Yeah. Okay. So, for those that are interested, we're going to talk you through opting into receiving gifted messages. What are the steps again?
Hit join on the video.
Okay, so go to the video and hit join. Should be a join button. And
In the top corner, hit the 3 dots.
in the top corner, there's 3 dots. You want to hit those 3 dots.
And then go to settings.
Go to settings
And opt in.
and opt in. Now, there are some caveats there. I think if you're on iPhone, you can't do that. You may need to be on either an Android phone or on an actual PC or something like that. Because, I believe Apple is kind of weird about that stuff. I don't know why. Yeah, Raekwon, that's the trick. Just line up the shot, let them walk right into it. Excuse me.
I know you're in there!
That's my cue.
Answer me, goddammit! It's Sarah!
Yeah, you practice your accuracy by going after hordes with a pistol. Right on.
Tell your men
Hell yeah, I mean, that's one way to do it, yeah. Select something like the PDW or something that's like a highly accurate one-shot pistol.
29009.
Come on!
Good morning, Deacon Lee St. John. Welcome to Cloverdale.
You could do it on your iPhone. Nice, okay, good to know.
This is your first login.
Disable voice response.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, here we go. He killed him.
All right, let's do it.
Alert! Alert! 911 has been.
I saw Sarah moving up there and almost sighted in on her. I got movement. Open fire.
Find cover.
Oh, he's already down. So this bit is kind of frantic, maybe hard for me to demonstrate what I was talking about, lining it up and letting them walk into it. But honestly, I even do that stuff when I'm aiming my Molotovs and things of that nature.
That's the last of them.
Nope.
You just kind of put it where you want it and anticipate their path and let them walk right into it.
Wait here.
Is
I'll bring
authorized
him
for
to you.
use against all trespassers. Warning, deadly force is authorized.
Oh yeah, games that have a firing range. Like there's I know there's a mission in what is it, The Last of Us 2, where you're playing as Abby and her buddy, and you have to
911 has been called.
go through the firing range bit with them. Yeah, stuff like that.
And you will not be
Oh,
harmed.
I've already looted all these guys. Bummer. Figure I'll go ahead and check them. This is literally our only opportunity to do so.
Alert. This is a level 4 alarm. Multiple shots have been fired. Security personnel to the maintenance building.
All right, let's do it. Angus Smart, welcome in, Angus.
Hands! Don't shoot! Hands! Don't shoot! I give up!
Get
I give up!
Don't shoot him. We need him alive.
Oh, okay.
God damn it! I said hands!
Okay, so the smoke bomb, you noticed it did work on a Rager. You were able to unload 2 full magazines on him. Damn, that's like
All right.
32 rounds. 2 full mags with the auto shotty.
We were just defending ourselves. Get down there.
All the dead people outside, Jim.
Yeah, Raekwon, I don't know. I mean, it's an interesting character for sure.
I mean, what was it, huh? What were they trying to do?
Yeah, Robert Reynolds. I'm like a cat. I like to extend my playtime.
You didn't want that.
Charles Beatty, welcome in, Charles. First time in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you with us. Warhorse 500. What's up, Warhorse? Yeah, I agree, Carrie. I pretty much never engage the Ragers. Unless I'm literally just rolling around looking for some trouble to get into, I pretty much never engage the Ragers. You don't get enough out of them. Like, even if you just use bullets and nothing else, you don't get enough credits for the bounty to replace those bullets.
Open the goddamn door!
All right, all right.
How much trust do you get for a Rager bounty? I'm honestly not sure. I think you still get more trust for meat than you do for bounties, even the Rager bounty. Oh, is it the same dude played Carlos as Jim?
Thank you, Jim.
I probably knew that, but do not recall that. Yeah. Claire's like, dude, you knew that. I've told you that before. Okay. Yes, dear. I believe you. Like the other day, I realized that I have literally forgot more shit about Days Gone than some people know. We were talking about Melissa S. was showing us how on the inventory screen, it shows you a numerical readout of what your bike's durability is and how many gallons of fuel your gas tank will hold. There is a numerical readout there showing you exactly what the durability is and what the fuel capacity is. And I was like, oh yeah, fuck, I knew that. I had forgotten. I never look at that. Like I know which upgrades I like to get on the bike at which point in the game. I never actually look at the numbers on the inventory screen.
I didn't want to believe it.
What are you talking about?
Battlefield Hardline. I don't know that one.
This is my fault.
I likely will do some more Horde Assault. Yeah, I would like to at least get to, what is it, rank 3, where you have a chance to get the Growler in the supply boxes. Literally, man, I did one really long night of Horde Assault mode where I got to like 11.3 million and was like, you know, we could pretty much just keep doing this indefinitely. But it's late and I'm kind of tired, so fuck it, I'm done. 11.3 million's good for me. We shut it down for the night, and I got high enough to get Sarah's tank for the bike, and like that finally made the story feel complete for me. Finally getting Sarah's fuel tank from the early game back on the bike, I was like, okay, we've come full circle. You know, the story is complete for me now. It was a really nice feeling, honestly. Like, no bullshit, it was a really nice feeling. But like, once I got the fuel tank unlocked, I was like, yeah, okay, I'm done. I got what I needed. I got what I came for.
And he must have broken in here and then got...
Yeah, she doesn't make bioweapons. Well, not that you know about.
I don't understand. What do you mean?
KRW, what's up, KRW? Welcome.
The night that I was stabbed, I went to the Cloverdale office in Farewell, and I went to go try.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing from the streamer Gray Ghost Gamers. I was watching one of his streams the other day, and he brought that up. That's a pretty cool tidbit of information. One of the reasons I want to get it unlocked now.
He must have gone to see a reporter. He was probably infected, and he didn't even know it yet.
Oh my God.
I believe that's right, Summertime. Yeah, I think so. You had to get the minimum score in all 4 regions.
All got on planes and they went home. And a week later, 2.5.
That's correct, Stickman. Yeah, absolutely. Some of those cosmetic upgrades do actually apply durability to the bike.
My research was a part of this.
Yeah. They were using her research, and she had a clause in her contract that her stuff couldn't be used for weapons, and they did it anyway. Catching another live stream with your insomnia. I'm glad we can keep you entertained while you're struggling to get good rest. Yeah, Robert, that's exactly right. But like she said in another cutscene earlier, she had in her contract that her stuff could not be used for weapons.
The power relays are in a building by the greenhouse is why.
Right on, Caleb. Yeah, appreciate you, man.
It's just that there's a lot of food here, and I was thinking about radioing Boozer, letting him and Ricky know, letting Lost.
I'm honestly not sure how high I could go with the scores. Like I said, I hit 11.3 million and was like, we could kind of just do this indefinitely. It's like, as long as you keep hitting those objectives, getting your Molotovs and ammo refilled, you're kind of good to go. I mean, and especially if you get like the injectors where you have infinite ammo and shit like that. Yeah, they set her up and let her down, didn't they? All right. Oh.
Power building. Yeah, that's got to be it.
Oh, yeah, KRW, I see your comment there about the look on Deacon's face after Sarah shoots Jim. He's like, oh, shit. Like, you did change. So if y'all don't know the trick, the way to completely avoid damage from criers, as soon as you hear their yell, their caw, that's when you roll. It's in the name. The name criers, that tells you what your audio cue is. When you hear them do their cry, roll right then. And you will pretty much consistently avoid all damage from the criers. Unless you are on the bike, which I don't know of any way to avoid damage from criers on the bike. I'm sure there is a way. I'll bet you our buddy Hayate Bahadori on his no damage run of Days Gone, I'll bet you he figured out a way to avoid damage from those assholes, but I don't know how he did it. If you don't know Hayate Bahadori, you need to go ahead and check him out. He does no damage runs on some of our favorite games. Hell, I watched his Hogwarts Legacy no damage run and learned all kinds of pro tips for that game just from watching him do a no damage run on it. So I think if you're interested in doing a Days Gone permadeath run, if you're interested in permadeath for Days Gone, you should definitely check out Hayate's Days Gone no damage run. Because, I mean, if you want to avoid dying, well, shit, just don't take any damage, observe his no damage methods. Oh, Miss Southern Lady, yeah, that's just as soon as you hear that cry, roll. Every time.
Boozer,
just
come back.
Hear that sound and respond every time. Never take damage from him again. Debbie Lanham. Good evening, Miss Debbie. How's it going? Yeah, no damage runs in anything are just mad skill. And he usually plays on the highest difficulty as well.
The research.
Yeah, same here, Carrie. I hear you. That's my thoughts on it. I mean, I may do so in sometime in the future. I've been reading some comments on the Days Gone subreddit where folks are saying if you select your permadeath run per act, well, it's actually fairly forgiving. Like, it'll start you a few missions back, but you're okay. But to me, that's not a permadeath run. Permadeath means you die, you start over.
I'm not going to get into that.
And if I die because Deacon goes orbital when he hits a rock or something, I'm not going to have fun with that. It's going to ruin my fun. I know how I am about things like that, and I'm going to get pissed off if something like that happens. I can't help it.
Boozer.
It's like it's difficult to have a sense of humor about things like that when you're really trying to get it right, you know? Ooh, Gomer Black Magic says if you shoot the car, the alarm goes off and you can burn the nest out. Interesting.
Okay, good.
I see the comment there from Captain Caffeine as well.
Yeah, it's me.
Setting off the car alarm will distract them. I did not know that, guys. I didn't know that.
A lot of time.
Like hardcore on Diablo. Original badass right there. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. You die, you die.
Ricky?
You dead, motherfucker, you dead. Yeah. That's permadeath.
I'm glad she did too.
Caleb, grounded permadeath on The Last of Us 2. God damn. Yeah, but you got that plat. Yeah.
Okay, there's
One interesting thing about The Last of Us 2, though, is it's a more stable game. There are fewer death-causing bugs. You know, in The Last of Us 2, it's not very often that you die because of some silly bug or glitch. Generally, in The Last of Us 2, if you die, it's because the combat's fucking difficult, you know, whereas in Days Gone, I rarely ever die to the combat. It's real. I mean, it happens. I'm not being cocky or whatever, not being overconfident or whatever. I do sometimes experience an actual combat death in Days Gone.
About lighting a candle.
But not very fucking often, you know. Generally, when 90% of my deaths in this game are because I hit a rock at the wrong angle and fucking went orbital, you know, blasted me into space or something.
One of my men reported that you
what is this? What is going on Twitch? Can somebody have a look at that? I'm getting the feeling that's just spam.
It's like Sarah, Lieutenant.
But Saribot hasn't taken care of it yet, so
Equipment that she needed.
I don't know.
And this was the only place that she could get it.
Yeah, it's definitely spam. Can somebody remove that for me, please?
Tell him.
There's a comment
we're on our way.
on Twitch that's definitely spam. Hell, I can probably remove it myself.
Sorry, Captain, you're breaking up. Heading out right now. St. John out.
Oh, okay. Understood. Thank you. I don't know Twitch's interface, man. Thank you, babe. Josh? Nope. What's up, Josh?
Did you talk to him?
Oh, okay. So you have hit the alarm car with the rock and set it off. And does that help you get through the mission? It distracts the criers? That's crazy, man. I didn't imagine the criers would be attracted to the noise of the car. I didn't know that. That's cool.
Try to make it over the pass before the weather turns.
What do you think?
I don't know. It doesn't look good.
Yeah, see, I am able to have a sense of humor about the glitches if I'm not on a permadeath run. Like, if I can just reload a previous save from a couple of minutes ago, yeah, no worries. So what? That was funny. But if I'm actually trying to do like a legit permadeath run with no restarting, man, I would get so pissed off if I died to something stupid. It would ruin my fun. Like, I know how I respond to stuff like that. It would ruin my fun. Johnny Walker. Welcome in, Johnny Walker. Oh, cool. Melissa, right on. Dad came over for a visit. The Silver Linings Playbook. I haven't seen that one yet. Ooh, summertime. Oh, okay. The player can enter schools. All right, I'm not going to talk over this one. This is one of my favorite cutscenes in the
You
game.
gonna come out and eat something?
Yeah, just a second. Everything I had is soaking wet. Excuse me.
I wonder if that was intentional or if she was actually saying, oh, look out, I just got to put my clothes there to dry.
I get warm again.
Yeah.
Did you want to eat something or?
You bet.
Yeah, okay. God, I'm not even hungry.
Yeah, neither am I. You call me?
Deacon's like, I'm not hungry. I'm ravenous. Ooh, KRW, have you seen our character deep dive on Ricky on our Hey Drifter channel? That was one of the first big videos that we did. Actually, it was the first big video that we did for Hey Drifter. I am so glad the scene was done tastefully. One of the biggest moments in the game for me when I knew, oh, shit, this game is not going the direction I thought it was going to go, when Deacon turned down Ricky. The scene in the infirmary where Deacon turned Ricky down, that was the moment where I started taking the story seriously. I was like, oh, this isn't just like Witcher 3 or Mass Effect 2, where literally the gameplay loop is trying to sleep with every NPC that you can sleep with. You know, trying to figure out which combination of dialogue options let you bang which NPC. It's not that kind of game, man. And that's when I realized, oh, this is a story that expects to be taken seriously. I see. Yeah, KRW, if you're a fan of Ricky, do check out our Ricky Patel deep dive on the Hey Drifter channel. Lots more to come on there. Lots more. Oh, Carrie, I like this is when he found Sarah. Yeah, I can agree with that. I think it's more when they found each other, really. When she found him, because they were not connecting before that. Yeah, exactly, Carrie. Exactly. It's a chick flick of games. I don't know that I'd go that far. I mean, like I said, the moment where Deacon turned down Ricky is the moment where I started taking the story seriously.
What's going on?
That was when I was like, oh, he is actually grieving for his wife. Oh,
St. John,
shit.
come in.
Okay.
This is Corporal St. John. What's up, Captain?
I mean, Melissa, it is Rockstar.
Meet me at the
It's Rockstar.
The infirmary. What's wrong?
There's
Yeah.
been an incident.
I'm on my way.
There's been an incident.
Okay, what the hell? Lieutenant Whitaker, are you
That
there?
sounds so ominous for not telling you anything about what's going on.
Sarah? Come in. Sarah? Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, Warhorse, that's been discussed quite a bit, man. I think at the very least, because Sarah's research at the time, the Colonel thinks Sarah is working on a bioweapon. She is one of his lead researchers working on crafting a bioweapon. I think at the very least, Garrett would have tried to keep them separated so that it wouldn't be distracting her from her work or whatever. And I think at worst, it likely would have been a situation where they send Deacon out on missions that they do not expect him to return from. And there's several where that happens anyway, where like he sends him in to go take out an entire camp. And Deacon even says, should I have some backup for this? And the Colonel's like, just do your damn job. You know, is basically how the dialogue goes. So I think at best, the Colonel would have just tried to keep them separated to avoid distracting her from her work, making the bioweapon. I think at worst, it would have been, they would actually send Deacon out on suicide missions just to eliminate him from the picture. And I think another possible option is we know the Colonel is batshit fucking crazy and would not do anything logical with the information.
Go.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, Carrie, that's just it. She was keeping Deacon at arm's length because she knew she was guilty of treason, and she was trying to protect him from being an
Did
accomplice.
Taylor see anything?
All the narcotics in the camp are gone.
Taylor.
This one's on me. I assigned him to the infirmary.
Oh, you can go visit the sexy time cabin. We should do that.
It doesn't matter anymore.
Never mind. I'm going to leave that alone. Yeah, it is the Rager Bear cabin, yeah. You can get doggy treat toys in there, the doggy chew toys in there. Yeah, send him on a suicide mission, and he comes back from it pissed. Yeah. Okay, I actually didn't catch... I guess we're probably going to have to leave camp to get to the next mission, aren't we? So let's go ahead and hit up this optional mission over here to hit the radio tower.
Hey, Sarge. That was a lot.
He is actually sent on several suicide missions, but I don't think it's necessarily with the intent of trying to get him killed. Like Schizo sends Deacon on a couple of missions where he is trying to get Deacon killed. Either Deacon's going to go in and eliminate the Rippers, or Deacon doesn't come back. And either way, that's a win from Schizo's opinion. Where I think when the militia sends Deacon out, they're not necessarily trying to get him killed. They're perhaps just testing his capabilities or making use of the best resource they have. Raven Black Sparrow plays. Hello, Rex, 8-Bit Terror, Gomer, Violet, Cap, and everybody else.
This day, as the sun sets on this island.
Yeah, also, Carrie, I didn't really think about that. You're right. How, she kind of, at that point, she kind of knew her research had been pivotal in the creation of the virus, and she was perhaps afraid that Deacon would react badly if he found out. I hadn't really considered that angle. Just that she was trying to protect him from being considered an accomplice in her treason, because she is lying to the militia about what she is doing with militia resources.
Hey.
Hey, Sarge.
So,
I only did that to spawn the bike in beside me.
St. John, Deke. See you around.
Deke, Corporal in command.
Sarge, good to see you. Oh, I'm just gonna close my eyes for a bit.
Violet, are you sure? Like, I trust your judgment on that, Violent Jones, but I always thought it was actually the Rager Bear cabin they stopped at on their way back through. Yeah, Crazy Pants Colonel and his fucking speeches, right, Shannon? Gomer Black Magic. Aw, man, thank you, buddy. Dude, that really means a lot, especially coming from you, because I know what this game means to you. I mean, I have some idea of what this game means to you. I know how many times you've played it. So thank you, bud, really. One more before I go, all right. Uh-oh, Melissa. What's the drama at work today? Give me something good.
Captain Curry, come in. Corporal St. John and Captain Curry.
This is Curry.
Hey. I'm gonna go after Taylor.
One of the cutscenes in Farewell, she says this is my fault.
Colonel's furious.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Interesting.
He's a good guy.
Captain Jimenez was the
Interesting. Okay.
Look, Taylor mentioned something about heading up to the ski lodge.
It is a different place, okay? I trust your judgment on that.
Radio me if you do.
Joe Schmo. Oh, he was definitely insane beforehand. He just didn't go off the deep end until after. Yeah, I agree completely. Yep, it was after that he went just off the deep end. Yeah, Gomer, I hear you, buddy. I mean, honestly, we got a lot of ways to go, man. We got a lot of growth ahead of us, I think. Let's chat with Boozer real quick.
This is high enough. Boozer, it's Deacon. Come back. Lost Lake Camp. Is anyone there?
Deke? Deke, is that you? I can barely hear you. You're cutting out. Where the hell are you?
Crater Lake, believe it or not. Hey.
Now that hurts your money, though, doesn't it, Melissa? It's good to hear from like, you basically get paid per session, right? So, like, you get some free time, but it hurts your pocket, from my understanding of how your job works.
Look, I'm just...
It's like we have the same thing. If some of the appointments that we're running get canceled,
you know, how everything's going.
We just don't get paid that day.
Good, Deke. Things are going good.
Doesn't happen often, but it is a possibility.
Put in charge of security.
Wait, you?
Yeah, you got it. Guess you figured, you know, with only one arm, I can only cause half as much trouble.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I just wanted to check in.
Yeah, it was good to hear from you, brother.
It does, I see.
Yeah, you too.
Right, I think we got a skill point earlier. Let's see how we doing. We have 2 skill points piled up. At this point in the game, I really don't have anything I need to do with the skill points. Like, the build is complete. There's nothing that I need to do with the skill points. In fact, there's very little that I even want to do with the skill points. I'm now just kind of filling in gaps. Yeah, sure, whatever. Ryan, you got to head out, man? Have a rough day at the office today? I hear you, bud. But you got caught up on paperwork. Nice. That matters. I mean, that counts. I know you've struggled with that at your job, right? They kind of complain about paperwork getting completed on time and stuff like that.
Colonel, reporting in.
Yeah, right. They'll dock your pay for paperwork being not turned in on time. Oh my God. Some fucking bullshit, man. They own some bullshit with that. God damn.
Fair trial?
Of course.
I swear to God, I would whoop a motherfucker's ass docking my pay for some stupid shit like that. Like, look, we about to fight.
Yes, fair trial. Then,
drag your ass out in the parking lot, teach you a fucking lesson. Unbelievable. I hear a breaker.
Courier to St. John, come in. I've got another job for you. Come to the Diamond Lake Outpost.
Copy that, Captain. St. John out.
Oh, yeah, Steven. Yeah, right on, man. Well, yeah, dude. I'm glad we could help you with that. I mean, honestly, we're just kind of here doing what we're doing, and folks find value in it. That means something to me, you know? It absolutely helped myself through a really dark time, and connected me with some really incredible people. And 8-Bit Terror, you know, I'm not going to speak for her, but she'll tell you as well. This game helped her through a really dark time, and connected her with some great people.
What we didn't know is that the Trilateral Commission had a hand in it. You know,
So yeah, you're not alone, Steven. Like, literally, man, you're not alone in that. You are not the only one, bud.
cooperation, unquote. Yeah. They fostered something. You know they picked the places that got hit first. But
Oh, the Southern lady, yeah. And that's what matters. That's, like, honestly, that's really all we ask. Hitting like on the video. Leaving a comment on our videos. Like, being sure to watch, like, when we release a video, not just our live streams, but when we actually edit and produce a video, when we release it, give it a view, give it a like, leave a comment, share it on your socials. Those are all absolutely 100% no-cost ways that you can support this channel and make sure that it keeps growing. It's ways you can support the community and make sure that it keeps growing. It's not all about the monetary contributions. I mean, like, yeah, I'd love to be able to do this for a full-time job.
Yeah, sure, Weaver.
But that's not what it's all about. That's not even why we started doing this, you know?
Nero's got a clear hand.
You know, we don't, there is no expectation or obligation to support the channel with money in any way. It would be super cool if you could, you know, support the channel with leaving a like,
Cope, maybe you're right.
viewing the videos we release, you know, all right, leaving comments, sharing on your socials, that kind of shit.
Look.
Oh, Carrie, yeah. I'm sorry, who was it? I just see my step went into hospice. Who was it exactly? Yeah, Rodney. Summertime, man. You know what I'm talking about. The Hobbit 1901 as well. Fuck yeah. Your stepdad, I see. Oh, man. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Hospice care, yeah, that's some serious shit. Okay. That kind of tells us how he's doing. Not great.
Got you. Shit, wrong way.
No, it's not, Deacon. I know where I'm going. Mostly. An Agent Orange survivor. No shit. God damn. When was the last time Agent Orange was used in combat? Would that be Nam? Or earlier? That man has seen some shit. Okay. Hack Parachute. Holy shit. Hack Parachute has gifted 5 Sponicus Rex channel memberships. Thank you, buddy. What are you up to, man? Where you been, dude? Oh, Nom was the first and last time it was used. Okay. One time too many, huh? Nam. Nom. I don't know.
They're hit. What the hell?
Yeah, they are.
Come on, we can do this.
And now so are you. All right, hang on. Let's read out the names of the folks who got those gifted memberships. Randy Leong, Chris Herlar, Chugzilla, Kilo Harrison. I've missed one. That's only 4. Okay. Randy, Chris. Was it 8-Bit Terror? Oh, I see it there. I was looking for a name written in green. Holy shit. 8-Bit Terror received a gifted membership to the Sponicus Rex channel. Now, all that does is tells me you're not a paying member of this channel, young lady.
I am on my other account. This is my old. I only
okay.
opted in because I went through steps.
So allegedly, she's a member of the channel on one of her alt accounts or whatever that means. Thanks, Hack. But yeah, check it out. Chugzilla is another big time player of Days Gone. This fool has something like, I think he's on like playthrough number 73, 74, some shit like that. This man plays some fucking Days Gone now. So it's really interesting seeing him get a gifted membership here on this channel.
What the hell?
That's kind of cool. Like somebody who very likely knows parts of the game better than I do. Ray Kwan in with another 5 gifted Sponicus Rex channel memberships. Man, y'all do it up right. Let me tell you. Let's see who got these 5. Check it out. F-bombs. F-bombs, I love it. Young Sauce. Brett Play Game, White Witch, and Irina West have all been gifted memberships by Raekwon. And here we go, 8-Bit Terror, gifting 5 Sponicus Rex channel memberships. Chevelle, 67. Melissa S. Rodney Summertime Summers, finally getting some love back. Right on. Raven Black Sparrow plays in KRW. Right on. Yeah, check it out, man. Melissa, Summertime, Raven Black Sparrow, and KRW, they're all with us here this evening. That's cool. Love it.
Shit. Freaks.
Making it rain up in this bitch. Right?
I gotta find a way inside.
Thank you all. Seriously. I mean, like, we kid and we joke and we laugh, but no bullshit, man. Thank you. We don't do it for the money, but it sure as fuck helps. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, run at him! Yeah! I'm laying into him!
Thought I heard one from my right. Oh, and you got one on Friday on the 8-Bit Terror channel. Right on. Hell yeah. Oh, and there's Chevelle 67 in the chat. Right on. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, now I will say, folks, that we have been really, really fortunate with the gifted memberships in this community. You'll want to make sure that you are opted in to receive gifted memberships. That is not something that's automatic. You have to opt in to get gifted memberships, and you must do it per channel. That's not something that you can just change in your YouTube settings and always have it turned on. So, I mean, we're really fortunate with the number of gifted memberships we get here. If you would like to receive one of those memberships periodically, make sure you are opted in to receiving gifted memberships. That's something you have to do specifically. I'll have to get some airbags to craft more of those. I just realized a little while ago we got the crafting recipe for... Oh, here we go. We got the crafting recipe for the remote bombs. Gifted on both channels. Yeah, you got to love it. I mean, and that's exactly what I'm saying, though, is like, we're really fortunate with the support of this community and the gifted memberships. It's a thing that happens fairly often. So you'll want to make sure you are opted in so that you don't miss out on those opportunities. I don't know why I'm up here killing newts. Or trying to poorly. Okay, now that one I feel like that actually should have been a headshot.
Right on target.
I mean, sure, I miss sometimes, but damn. Love that SMP9. Unbelievable accuracy and range on that thing. For a little full auto pistol.
More scrap.
All right. Yeah, because it's so satisfying now.
It's Deacon St. John. How are we doing?
No shit, Miss Southern Lady. That was 36 years ago. Wow. It's like popping bubble wrap.
I didn't mean to kill him.
That's horrible. Funny as shit, but horrible. Oh, God. No, today was actually interesting. Now I'm just dealing with coworkers who are salty because I got put forward for that training. I literally had to deal with someone being a salty, pissy bitch today because I got put forward for the training and he didn't. Yeah.
I don't want to hang.
Like, I don't know, maybe try not being a sad sack piece of shit and maybe your name will get put forward for special training.
You kick it.
Anyway, that's enough on that. Yeah, some of my coworkers are kind of salty that I got put forward for that training and they didn't. And the guy I was working with today was like literally being really unpleasant today. He was like really surly. Literally did not speak a single word to me unless it was in response to a question that I asked. And then it was like one word answers, you know. Fucking prick. And didn't do any of the work either. I had to do all of the work. Even stuff that I'm actually not supposed to be doing as the armed officer on the transport.
Okay, wait.
Because, like, you're not supposed to get so close to the inmates if you're the one carrying the pistol. Stuff like that. Like, the person who isn't armed is supposed to take on those duties, and I had to do it all myself. For training that day, we used 250 rounds for the first day. Yeah, it sucks to suck, don't it? I don't know why they put... Yeah, actually, all of those guys had been there longer than me. I don't know specifically why they put me forward. I do not know why. But they did. Yes, please. Thank you. Last one, isn't it?
St. John.
Cheers, everybody. A beautiful woman just brought me a cold beer. It's a good fucking day. It's a good day to be Sponicus Rex, by God.
Damn it.
Cheers, love.
Bring the body outside.
Oh, damn. Oh, yeah. Sorry, we're doing stuff, aren't we? Just a little bit distracted.
We never leave him for the freaks.
Llama Rob! Llama stay! Fuck that coworker. Jealous of greatness. This is true, yeah. I mean, it does mean a fairly significant pay bump, getting that certification to carry a firearm for the state of Colorado. It does mean a significant pay bump for the job that I do. So I can understand where, like, you know, it's hurting their money by not getting that promotion, but...
Well...
I don't know what to tell you, man. I didn't put myself forward for that. That's not on me.
Overdose.
We recovered most of the drugs, not all.
As if the world hasn't seen enough corruption.
Well, Claire's like, yes, you did put yourself forward by being a badass and doing your job. Yeah, so I guess there is that. But I mean, it's not like I put my name on the roster, you know.
Take these to the infirmary.
I literally don't have that capability. My supervisors put me up for that.
Who isn't a goddamn junkie?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, next time if I ride with them again, I will make it clear that you will be carrying your load. Like, I'll give you one for free just to allow you to demonstrate the caliber of your character. That's your one freebie. Anyway. Sorry, you guys get to know the real Rex for a second. I kind of take that shit seriously. Anyway. I give you that one freebie the first time. Next time it's your ass.
Hey there.
Nothing.
Brett Petrovich. Welcome in, Brett. What's going on? Oh, yeah. You got a gifted membership on the Bacon St. John channel today, didn't you?
St. John.
Yeah. Cool, man.
Sarge?
Yeah, that's what it is. My work ethic puts me forward, I suppose.
Corporal Deacon St. John.
Hey, Sarge. How's life?
Oh, big spender. Credit burning a hole in
I guess I could have done saddlebags for that. We saved, what, 25 credits or something?
Nice. Yeah, okay.
All right. So, we just dealt with the Taylor situation. Not sure what's next. We'll probably need to leave camp for anything else to pop, won't we? Oh, Steven, I see 3 of your friends do security. They all have their licenses. Nice. Yeah, the training that I did last week was to be qualified to, like, officially carry a firearm for the state of Colorado. The company that I work for, we are a contract security company. We have a contract with the state of Colorado. But in order to carry a firearm for the specific job that I do, you have to train with the Colorado's training program. You have to go through their certification program, and man, they are not fucking around. Like, I've been using firearms my entire life, and that was some shit I had never done before. I was truly challenged by the training that they gave us. Like, I was put to the test doing that shit.
Wow. Okay.
But
what do you need from me?
you know, I mean, I got put forward for the training. I passed the training. I am now certified. And the thing is, some of my coworkers are salty about the fact that they were not put forward, and they've been there way longer than me. I've been there like 2 months. Some of these fuckers have been there over a year, you know, if that tells you anything.
Corporal.
All right, so we just got the mission to go capture a live newt for Sarah. Well, we're about to get that mission. When you are given the mission to go capture a live newt for Sarah, it is time to equip your big bad guns. You know, in fact, I might even do the Chicago chopper, but I don't know. I usually keep the auto shotgun. It is time to equip things like the Chicago chopper, the RPD, the MG45, if that's the best you have, the MG55, if you've worked to unlock it early. These are the things you want to have at this point in the game, because when you do the mission to go capture the live newt for Sarah, you will not be able to do anything else until you take on your first story mission Horde. So it locks you in. There is nothing else you can do at that point. It is officially time to go do your first story mission Horde once you get this message, or once you get this mission, rather. Yeah. Did I make your apocalypse team?
Wait, hold up. You want one alive?
Oh, kind of hard to run tests on something dead. Here.
What is that?
It's a special tranquilizer. It'll help you knock it out long enough.
Oh, yeah, summertime. I don't know, man. I think I'm outside the age bracket where I would be able to qualify for federal corrections type jobs. I don't think I'd ever be able. I don't think I qualify for that job. I'm too old for it. What we're going to do, Turtle 4614, we're going to do the Chemolt train station Horde. I don't know how to say it properly. Chemolt? I don't fucking know. but it's the one at the train station where you unlock napalm Molotovs and go in there with Curry. That's your first story mission, Horde.
To an entire colony of infected kids. News.
But yeah, once you get this mission, it's too late. Once she has sent you out to collect the Noot, it is too late. You have already missed your opportunity to equip a different weapon. You must do it before you get the weapon. I'm sorry, before you get the mission. I was looking at the message there from Lama Rob about the MG55.
So I'm kind of busy
Thinking about the weapon we got.
Understood. Report to me when you're finished.
Good evening, Turtle. What's up?
Curry out.
Oh.
Shit. Oh, so much for Sarah.
Yeah, okay. I got you, Summertime. I may look into that. If I can pass the background check. I did work in the cannabis industry previously. They may not be too happy about that shit. Like, it was legal. I was certified with the state of Colorado to be able to work in the cannabis industry legally. You have to do a background check and get a certification for that stuff, too.
I'm surprised the Colonel hasn't burned this place
Not just anybody can do that. You have to pass a background check and get licensed by the state of Colorado to be able to work in the cannabis industry.
I need them for the serum.
Okay.
But again, I don't think federal employers would be too happy about that shit.
Killing the rest.
I don't know, just do what you have to do, okay? I need the female wearing the red shirt.
You know, using the MG55 on Noots kind of is like popping bubble wrap. Fucking terrible. Now, I do have to say, having the center dot with these really big targeting reticle weapons, that's actually pretty all right. That kind of makes the MG55 super accurate. See what I mean? Damn, did y'all see that? He was even doing the animation had him sliding in to do the hit already, and we scored that headshot. I got to run that shit back. That was cool. Hang on. And for the instant replay. Here we go, right here. Bam! Here we go. He's like sliding in for the hit. Fantastic stuff. I love it. Look at that shit. Have you ever seen the MG55 that accurate? Wow. Okay, I'm actually really liking the center dot. One thing that's funny with the center dot, if you have the center dot on target and then you scope in, it kind of goes off center a bit. And it's pretty bad with some weapons. But with these large targeting reticle weapons, it literally gives you like a center dot aiming point. That's kind of cool. Oh, shit. Hey, Borislav 24/7. What is up, man? What's going on, Boris? Challenge mode master. And let's see. Yeah, Warhorse, I could imagine. Yeah, so check it out. Center dot is really easy to turn on. You'll go into options, and it's under your accessibility settings right here on the first tab, and just go all the way down past field of view to persistent center dot, and just toggle that on or off. And that will give you your persistent aiming dot there. I really like it. Like, even though, like I was demonstrating with certain weapons, like, let me show you. You can be zeroed in on your target, but then you scope in and it kind of throws the aim off a bit. Even with that happening, it is still nice. The purpose of the persistent center dot is to help people who get motion sickness in third-person games. It gives you a constant central point of focus to help prevent motion sickness. So it's not necessarily meant to be a targeting reticle. But it can actually help as a targeting reticle. Let's see. I think you have to go upstairs to get on the roof. Here we go. So especially with these really big targeting reticle weapons, it gives you a much tighter point of aim. There we go. I think we've actually eliminated all of the Noots now. Chisholm, welcome in. What's going on? Big fan of both. Sponicus Rex and Borislav 24/7. Well, you are in the right place. Oh, shit. And I see someone saying hello to Fear KW. Welcome in, Fear KW. And 8-Bit Terror in the chat as well, the host of the Days Gone podcast, man. Yeah, you got your Days Gone Holy Trinity right here, man.
I got you, you little shit.
Headshot with the trank dart. Yeah, also check out, yeah, there's the link to the Days Gone podcast. Babe, can you put Hey Drifter in there? Yeah, folks, if you are a fan of Days Gone. Huh?
You have a button for it.
I probably do. I don't know. If you are a fan of Days Gone, you need to check out the new channel that 8-Bit Terror and I have launched recently. This is a full-on collaboration between 8-Bit Terror and Sponicus Rex. It is all Days Gone, all day long. Deep dives into the characters, the lore, the backstory, the world, all of that shit. It's all there. Enjoy. We did it just for you. All right, let's do it.
Oh. You wanted a live one?
I actually don't see Fear KW in the chat. I see someone saying hello to Fear KW. Okay, I'm just missing it. I'm sorry. Hi.
Just above bar saying hi to me. Up a little.
Oh, I'd have to scroll up, huh? Chat's moving pretty quick now. Okay. I see. Oh, there it is. Whoa, what's this gathering of greatness? I see you.
Hey, Captain.
Love that tank on there, man. I love that tank on there. Like, y'all know how I am about my shark mouth on the black paint job. That's literally been my paint job on the bike since my first playthrough. Early on in my first playthrough, because you get it from Copeland's camp. And that is the paint job that I've had on my drifter bike. It's literally like branding for me at this point.
Oh, no.
But having unlocked Sarah's tank, I'm like, well, obviously that's the one we're running. And it still kind of satisfies that same black and red theme. Black and red is my favorite combination of colors. Miss Southern Lady, what is my favorite part in Days Gone?
Hold on.
Favorite part in Days Gone?
Yeah, well,
Yes.
My allergies kind of fucked right now. What do you want me to do?
Honestly, like when I did my first interview on the Days Gone podcast with 8-Bit Terror, she asked me, like, what is your favorite thing about the game? What is it that makes you love the game? And I've always said creative freedom. There it is right there. Do you have it? Oh. Let's see.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, there's got to be helicopters going by. 1 second. So these are questions.
Holy shit.
I actually don't see. Oh, yeah, here it is, right here. So this is the before I did my interview on the Days Gone podcast, and yes, we have the original paper. She gave me a list of questions that she was going to ask me on the podcast, and gave me some time to think about them beforehand. And
but you're not making a bioweapon.
Hang on.
What the fuck is in my
I don't fucking know.
Oh my god, are you trying to cure it?
I thought.
Actually, I do know what that is. I'll tell you later. That was things I thought was you were streaming, and I wrote down things that you said that I thought was funny. That's shit that you said.
And now all of that work.
I remember that. You said you'd been in your bunk with the MG55 many times, and Anyway, so I was telling a story here.
Sorry.
So I have the list of questions that she asked me the very first time I interviewed on the Days Gone podcast. And one of the questions that she wanted to ask me was, what's your favorite element of the game? My answer, the creative freedom. It's right there. The creative freedom. The fact that the game lets you use tactical thinking and/or overwhelming force. That's literally the exact words that I had ready for her on my interview with the Days Gone podcast. Here you go. That's a precious artifact. Happy to give it back now.
You know, I met this.
They belong in a museum. Precious artifact. It belongs in a museum.
Used to call them sick people. I thought that was crazy, but she.
Anyway.
So you think I'm crazy?
No, no. I think you're the first sane person I've seen in 2 years.
Oh yeah, Rodney, I'm blown away, man. I'll tell you, dude, it's crazy. I never imagined when Sam Witwer shared my first No Shots Fired video. Yeah, this guy right here. I did the Iron Butte Horde 300 Freakers No Shots Fired. And that's what I'm talking about, that creative freedom. The way that the game allows you to examine the battlefield, plan ahead, set things up, lead the enemies where you want them to be, and just absolutely unleash controlled chaos. Fucking love it, man. But that thing right there, when I had the idea to do the Iron Butte Horde No Shots Fired, and I was like, I guess, you know, people might find this entertaining, I guess. I'll record it while I do it. And I recorded it, and I shared it on the Days Gone subreddit, and like the next day or two, Sam Witwer had shared it on his Twitter with just the comment, proud of this dude. That was it. That moment, and of course, the video went viral. YouTube channel started blowing up, and it was like, holy shit. No, really?
I don't want to live in some camp.
Damn, maybe I can do something with this. And so I kept working at it, and it kept growing. You know, I mean, I'm still blown away. That initial bump from having that video shared by Sam Witwer. But then going from there, I did the Sawmill Horde No Shots Fired, and that video's got like over 2.4 million views on it. Sam Witwer didn't share that video. He shared the Iron Butte video, No Shots Fired. The Sawmill Horde No Shots Fired has grown entirely on its own. 2.4 million views on that one fucking video, man. It's crazy.
You would help me.
Yeah, I would. I would because you believe.
Yeah, I did just about shit my pants, yeah. I literally started a Twitter account. I don't use social media. I made a Twitter account so that I could say thank you to Sam Witwer for sharing that video. I don't know that I have a link for the Sawmill Horde No Shots Fired, but if you go to my channel and just search by the popular videos, the videos with the most views, it's right there at the top.
Yeah, but we're not
Is it on my homepage? She says it's on my homepage.
You know, if they catch us, they will hang us.
Yeah, you'll have to search by most viewed videos. Let's see.
Yeah.
As far as zombie games, yes, Days Gone is my favorite zombie game. Definitely. I mean, they're not zombies. They're infected humans. Okay, they're mutants or something. I'm just fucking with you. But yes, as far as like zombie genre games, this is my favorite. My favorite all-time video game is Doom 2016. That is my personal favorite all-time video game, Doom 2016. That is peak gaming right there.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Sawmill Horde ain't shit after you played the Ultimate Horde, I know, right?
I understand. Lieutenant Weaver's weapon...
See, this is what I'm talking about. Once you do that mission to capture the live Noot, you are locked into this process. You have no opportunity to change your loadout. You have no opportunity to resupply. So you need to be stocked up on gear, and you need to have the right weapons selected before you talk to Sarah about collecting the Noot.
This is the start of a new era.
We have Doom Dark Ages. Claire actually pre-ordered it. She's been playing it already. I do intend to play it, yeah. Just right now, I'm really excited for Days Gone Remastered, and I'm also really excited for the Oblivion Remaster. I'm a big nerd for Oblivion. On my free time, like my personal downtime, I've been playing Oblivion Remastered.
Stay up here and let me do this alone.
But yes, I do intend to play Dark Ages once Claire gets done with it.
I think I should go in alone.
Once she gives me a turn.
Look, even with Weaver's jacked up Molotovs, we can't take an entire horde all at once.
But yeah, the other day Simone was arguing with me on the Days Gone subreddit. Not necessarily arguing, but like trying to correct me. And I was talking about this horde mission was the most difficult horde in the game for me because you are not given time to change your loadout. You're not given time to resupply. You're not given time to plan ahead.
And then I blow.
And they were like, "Oh, there's a Nero checkpoint nearby. You can change your weapons." Like, dude, no, there isn't. No, you can't. It doesn't work that way. You get the mission to go capture the Noot. You are already locked into this sequence of events.
South. You right in there. You get
Voyager 665. Good evening.
You got a better plan.
I got nothing.
Now, one thing I always forget is that you can get napalm Molotovs right here from Corey's bike. I forget that shit all the time. He's got remote bombs for you because you just unlocked those. And he's got napalm Molotovs for you because you just unlocked those and don't have any other way to craft them. And you can get ammo here as well. So, like, I guess that kind of counts as a resupply. You can get some ammo from him. You get Molotovs and remote bombs. But that's it. Other than that, you're on your own. Always get your loadout ready before this mission. Yeah, like I say, this was the most difficult horde in the game for me on my first playthrough. Because I came in, I don't remember what weapons I had, but it was not good weapons. And I was low on supplies as well. Because, like, I had only recently been betrayed by Schizo and lost all of my shit in Iron Butte. And, hang on. Yeah, I'd just been betrayed by Schizo in Iron Butte and lost all of my gear. And I hadn't recovered from that yet. So I was low on supplies. I didn't have good weapons on me. And I got in and I actually rage quit on this horde. And here's what's interesting. I had already been killing hordes. I had literally already killed the fucking sawmill horde before getting to this point because I discovered the sawmill horde and took them out and didn't realize it was a late story mission. I didn't realize it was like a main game mission. I was just like, oh, there's a big ass horde here. Let's go take them out. And because I was able to take my time, change my loadout, plan ahead, go in fully supplied, I was able to take out the sawmill horde early in the game. But when I got to this one, I wound up rage quitting. I had to just go back and load an earlier save game. It was the only way I could do it. Yeah, they're actually not supposed to respawn. If you kill them all, they don't respawn. They only respawn if you miss some of them. Phoenix, welcome in. Yeah, they're actually, it's kind of reassuring. They aren't supposed to respawn. Once you've killed them, you've killed them.
I see you.
Yeah, good job taking him out early. Fuck yeah.
Copy that.
No, Steven heading out. All right. Yeah, there are crafting materials here. So, like, if you take your time and explore, you can stock up on some crafting materials before you go in. Like this this travel center right here. I think it's only present for this mission, actually. There are lots of crafting materials in here, specifically crafting materials for making napalm Molotovs. So there's that, and then there's lots of other stuff in here too. I don't think we really need to craft much of anything. Yeah, shit, this time we're pretty much full on stuff, because now I know to be stocked up before I even come in here. I don't think we can pick up, like, we might be able to pick up like a spark igniter or something like that. Okay, some cans, some polystyrene. But yeah, we're even full on spark igniters. Cool. Yeah, off to a great start. Right on. Let's do it. Let's go knock it out. Yeah, there was an SAF over there by Corey's bike as well. Can you actually shut the door, please? That's getting really distracting. Thank you. Yeah, I know. That's just really distracting. Thank you. Cats are being all hype because no one has shoved food in their face in the last 30 seconds. Wow, that's a big-ass horde. Let's see how many we can get from stealth.
How's it looking, Captain?
They sound like they're so much closer.
I'm trying.
Okay, I'm going to pull them in a little bit closer. Ah, okay. Yeah, so 8-Bit Terror is telling me, this is confirmed by Ben. Ben, they did tweak the sound levels of the freakers when they are in closer proximity to you. We're going to pull them in a little bit closer so that we can reach them with some of these napalm Molotovs. Because you can't throw the napalm Molotovs quite as far. They're heavier. They're larger and heavier. You can't throw the Molotovs quite as far as you can throw grenades. Okay, they're on me. Time to go. There's only a few left, though. This is going to be pretty easy.
How am I doing?
You're almost there, Corporal. Maybe a quarter to go.
Try speed for you. Yeah, come on.
Boy, get over that ledge. That's one of those, boy, if you don't... I like to have a remote bomb on that, but it's okay.
Burn in hell! Hurry, quick! Jesus coming.
There we go. That got him.
I can't believe it.
So there's really a lot of different ways you can do that.
Wiped out an entire horde.
Yeah, no
Especially if you start from stealth. Like if you really struggle with this horde, the way to do it is to start from stealth. Oh yeah, we need to pick up some growlers. You can take out absolutely as many as you can from stealth before you even like really start the encounter.
Sarah, are you there?
58 to 78. Oh yeah, Llama Rob, thanks for pointing that out. Folks, if you would please do drop a like on the video. You know, we talked about that earlier. Like zero cost ways to help the channel out. You know, make sure that when you pop in, you're leaving a like on the video.
I bet.
Leave a comment after the video is no longer live. When we drop a new video, pop on there, watch it, give it a like, leave a comment, share it on your socials, things of that nature. That stuff that costs little to nothing that actually does help the channel grow. What it does, especially in particular, leaving a like on the video and leaving comments on the video where you're like interacting with it, what that will do is that will cause YouTube to spin it out to other people where it has a chance of bringing in new viewers. Because if it's getting lots of likes and lots of comments, then YouTube will show it to other people outside of like my subscribers and my regular viewers. So yes, please do make sure that you're leaving a like on the video. It actually really does make a difference. There we go. Now I think we're literally topped up on everything except for grenades, and we can just purchase grenades from the, we can get grenades from both Diamond Lake and Wizard Island now. That's one of the reasons I started with the grenades, is because I know they're so easy to replace from the local allied camps. Mega Man, what's up, buddy? Yeah, 80 viewers on a Monday night. That is pretty fucking awesome. Cannot thank y'all enough for being here. MSL 76. What is that? Summer comes early in Texas. Dude, I was mowing my yard the other day here in Colorado, and it was like 11:30 in the morning, damn near noon, and it was like 67 degrees in mid-May. God damn, I love Colorado. Oh, yeah, it is nice. There are lots of pinch points choke points and stuff that you can use in this mission. Lots of them. And explosives you can take advantage of. Sure. And it's one of those things, it's like I was saying earlier, I really struggled with this mission on my first playthrough because I felt like I was low on supplies and I didn't have the right guns. But really, there's a lot of different ways you can do this. You don't need guns. Oh, I see, Miss Southern Lady. Gotcha. I should have caught that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, missed that kind of summer, yeah. I hear you. Now, the summers are brutal here. Summer here is nobody's bitch. But, still in the mornings, it's fairly cool, and in the evenings, it's fairly cool. Oh, God, yeah, Key West. 80 degrees with 80 to 90% humidity. That's one thing about the other day I said I was mowing my yard. It was like 11:30 in the morning, and it was only like 67 degrees. I bet you the humidity was 15, 20%, if that.
Hey, how'd it go?
Oh, I'm sorry, Lieutenant.
Oh, shit. It didn't work?
Oh, I'm sorry, Lieutenant. But you're out of a job. Hell, you're at work.
Oh, yeah!
You should have been there, man. We really lit them up.
Algorithms rock.
We're going to celebrate tonight. The officer's mess.
All right. Looks like somebody's getting a promotion. Hey, man.
Oh, that's interesting, Irish Molly. I've never tried that.
I'm going to catch up.
Using those little oxygen tanks.
All right, you handle that.
That's the last of it. Be careful not to break anything. Some of these things are...
Damn, 85 degrees and 80% humidity, yeah.
What's going on?
Nuts.
Where is the lieutenant?
Corporal St. John.
I'm sorry, sir.
It's all right, son. All essential personnel doing R&D have been moved.
Moved? Where? Because I need to deliver these supplies that she asked for.
I understand.
Game still looks good after all these years. Dude, this is the remaster. Josh, nope. Weather is bipolar there. Oh my God, 86 one day, 56 the next. And a severe storm. We actually got quite a bit of rain today. Both around the Pueblo area and further north, the Springs area.
And then the Lord said to Noah,
I haven't actually read the book.
For you alone, I have seen to be righteous before me in this time.
Which commandment is that, Curry?
I'm sorry, Lieutenant.
I don't rightly know, sir.
Wait!
Hey!
It's fine.
No shit. Denver got trashed with tornadoes? I didn't know we got tornadoes in this part of the state, man. Oh, Turtle, you live in Springs. No shit. Okay.
Come on in.
Well, you're coming to Bear Trap Tavern next year, right? We do our in real life get together in Colorado Springs, Colorado, the last weekend of April. It'll be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the last Friday, Saturday, Sunday of April. Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Understood. I'm gonna get you out of here.
Every year.
Thank you.
BTTCon 2026.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. That's the spot right there. Yeah, shit, man. If y'all can get to the Springs area, come on. Come hang out with us.
Captain Curry.
Now, you do have to buy tickets so that we know you're actually coming. But that's, you can just go to our website and do that.
Find him in his chambers inside the Ark.
His chambers?
His chambers?
If you go in
Yeah, tickets aren't on sale yet, but actually, we'll probably get on that pretty soon, honestly.
Okay,
You work in Monument, live in Springs, okay.
something about a duty roster.
I know.
Don't keep him waiting, Corporal.
I know, baby, I know.
Your name has been mentioned for an important project.
I might do.
Keep your nose clean, and there might be a promotion in your future.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Caleb, you're in Colorado as well. No shit. All right. Right on.
Project. What?
Well, just keep an eye out. We will have tickets available before long, you know. But I mean, it is not at all too early to start making travel plans. Plan your days off, you know, start saving up your vacation time, start saving up for a vacation, you know. If you need to catch a flight to get here, start shopping for flights that weekend. It will be the last weekend of April, 2026.
Like these. Looking for petroglyphs, carvings by the Modoc.
Oh, Shannon, you got thunder and lightning right now yourself. Okay, and heavy rain.
You know, they never lived in these caves, the heathens. In the cold and the dark. But look at us. Look how far we have fallen.
Colonel, I was...
The soldier who used to be assigned to Lieutenants Whitaker and Weaver, the soldier you replaced, has gone AWOL. He broke into my private chambers and took my personal copy of the Holy Bible.
Yeah, make sure you have, what do they call it, a real ID? Or you cannot fly. Yeah, you have to have certain type of state ID. Some states, just your regular driver's license doesn't count. Oh, yeah, KRW, you're in the fucking UK, and also health issues, can't leave your house. Yeah, I hear you.
Hey, sir, you there? Come in.
Corporal St. John, I won't tolerate insubordination.
Robbie McCauley. Welcome in, Robbie. What's up, man?
Sorry, ma'am. Colonel's orders. Gotta keep eyes on you 24/7.
Yeah, passport works if you have one, but most folks here in the States, if you don't travel internationally, what use would you have for a passport? It's like, it's kind of not a thing for most folks in the States to have a passport.
Yes. It grows along the edges of wetlands. Look along the north edge of the Klamath Marsh. You should be able to find it there.
Klamath Marsh. Got it.
Got it.
Corporal, it's highly poisonous. The most toxic.
Just plain nuts.
Okay.
What are you watching, Robbie? What are you into tonight, man?
There are infected crows in the area, so you might want to take something to burn out their nests.
I've already taken care of the crows,
Burn out
dear.
their nests. Got it.
You forget who you're talking to.
That other project that I'm working on, I'm gonna have more information on that soon.
Thank you, Corporal. Lieutenant Whitaker out.
Okay. Can we go talk to
I gotta need some shotgun.
Weaver now? I'd like to go talk to Weaver now. Dude, can I go talk to Weaver now? Shut up, Deacon. Let me go talk to Weaver. He's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I'll bet he is.
Come on in, man. Check out my home sweet home.
Llama Rob, heading out? All right, man. We'll see you, Llama Rob. Namaste.
What they would have done with me if I failed.
Oh, a colder cave.
Yeah, if you don't have one, starting out, it'll take a year to get it.
She didn't take it any better than I did.
No, she did not. Do you need anything?
Nah, man, I'm good. Oh, wait, you know what? There is something you can get from me.
Oh, you're watching What's New Scooby-Doo. That's adorable, man.
Hear what?
I used to watch Scooby-Doo with my kiddo. She loved that stuff when she was little.
Colonel
I mean, we still like Scooby-Doo, but she was all about it when she was little because it's just scary enough that, like, she wanted to keep watching, but she was kind of scared, you know?
Music, they just have a problem with dancing. Forget it.
Oh, no shit.
Oh, wait, what are we doing, Mega Man?
I need an MP3.
Oh, shit, brother. You cooking for Bear Trap Tavern, aren't you?
Sounds.
Oh, my goodness.
Are you kidding me?
Do I look like I'm kidding?
Okay.
You talking about making your barbecue sauce or something? God damn, I do miss some good Texas barbecue. As much as I love Colorado, I do miss some Texas barbecue, man. Irish Molly, hell yeah.
A short while ago.
Actually, we have a Rudy's barbecue place in, what the fuck, Manitou Springs? It's not far from here. It's only about an hour from here. But I have not eaten there. I don't know how good the food is yet. I don't know if it's as good as the Rudy's barbecue from back in Texas. 'Cause we had a Rudy's in my hometown in Texas.
Corporal.
That was pretty good.
Hey, Sergeant.
No shit. You think about moving up this way? Man, cost of living is high, dog. I'm gonna tell you right now. I understand, you perhaps in your trade you make pretty good money. That I'm happy for you if you do, but I gotta tell you right now, cost of living in Denver and Springs is fucking high, dude. Housing up here is absurd. You may want to look for housing in like some of the surrounding areas. Like shit, our Pueblo where we're at, that's all we could afford, man. That's why we wound up here, because I like the town. We like it here. But it was purely a matter of the cost of housing in Colorado. It's nuts, man.
Yeah, gonna make me a quadrillionaire, right? Oh, big.
Yes, that's right, Cap. It's on the way out to Garden of the Gods. Yep, absolutely right. Yeah, you've been there.
Okay.
Okay, so that should give us like 5 grenades. Yeah, we're good on grenades for now. I'm not going to travel to Diamond Lake Camp just to go buy 1 grenade. I think we'll be okay. I'm going to change my weapon loadout, though. We are going off of the MG55 and going back to
Don't be that
the
way.
BFG. Do we have suppressors? We do have. All right, cool. Okay, now
See ya,
let's go
Corporal.
talk to Weaver.
Deacon, Corporal St.
Did I not
Good
talk
see
to
you, man.
Weaver? Oh, yeah, I'm an idiot. We got to go to the Nero checkpoint. Sorry, guys. I am actually getting tired now. It's that time of night. That's one of the reasons I started early. Because I knew I was not going to be able to go for long.
Sarge, how's life?
My favorite character from Scooby-Doo is Shaggy. And Scooby-Doo himself, yeah. And Scrappy-Doo. Yeah. It's hard for me to pick, I guess. Yep, you're absolutely right. I think it's, what is that, Highway 24 or something? Goes out toward Garden of the Gods. Out through Manitou Springs. Oh, yeah. Shit, yeah, Mega Man. I didn't know that, brother. Single dad life. Damn, dog.
Corporal St. John.
Sarge, good to see you.
A real zombie apocalypse? Probably. Yeah, I mean, we're kind of in a zombie apocalypse right now. Have you seen the literacy rate in this country right now? Yeah, talk about a bunch of brain-dead fucking zombies shuffling around with empty eyes. It's depressing, honestly. We were going to go do a mission. What were we? We need to go here. He's not big on tunes. Summertime. All right, buddy. Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate you, bud.
St. John, you there?
Weaver, yeah. I can barely hear you, though. You're breaking up.
It's this damn cave, man. I'm surprised the signal gets out at all. Hey, I know where you can find an MP3 player.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we've already done this one. We did this one early, actually. Violent Jones was able to talk me through walking the bike up the rocks so that you can get in here early and take out the Horde.
I left everything behind, including my tunes. Oh, shit, I gotta go. Radio me when you get there. We've out.
Sure, Weaver, whatever you
Yeah, spend a few minutes on TikTok, and you'll realize we actually are in the zombie apocalypse already.
Drifter, I didn't think I'd ever hear from you again. The radio's been dead.
Yeah, I turned it off.
Pretty sure they have a zombie virus there, yeah? Probably.
My wife, the woman you helped me track down.
I remember.
I found her, O'Brien. She's alive.
That's incredible. The odds of her making it out.
No, look, I don't have time. Look, I found her. She's alive.
Wait a minute. I thought we were in the right tent. No, that's right. It's over here.
Guys that you told me about.
I'm sorry.
Just hide in the bushes. Yeah, actually, that is a perfectly valid way to take out this Horde. 100%, no doubt about it, and no shame in it. That is a perfectly valid way to take out this Horde.
No, I can't do that. Wait a second.
Just hide in the bushes, take them out nice and quiet.
You name it, I will do anything.
Keep your radio on this time.
Oh, my.
I'll be in touch.
Okay, O'Brien. O'Brien! Oh, damn it.
I've actually forgotten where Weaver's iPod is. Yes. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. 8-Bit Terror distracted me. I've actually forgotten where this fucking thing is. Either it's not... Well, actually, maybe it's not spawning, because, like, several times I felt like I was in the right spot doing the right thing at the right moment. But I remember we've done a couple of story missions just recently. Damn it. What is the shit you get for Sarah? Not the yeast, but the other one. The silicate actually did not spawn. We had to save and load the game. There was another one. There was the polystyrene for Weaver that did not spawn. We had to save and reload. We may actually have to go save and reload because I feel like I've walked over it twice. Weaver's tunes. Weaver's radio. His iPod.
Yes.
Like, I know it's one of these tents right here around the flag.
It's the one with the flag.
Remember.
Nope. Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Before he could be apprehended. He was chased north, but our patrol lost him. I've marked the position he was last seen on your map. We need him alive, Corporal. We need to find out what he was doing here.
It is this tent right here. That's what I was thinking. And like right here.
Yes, sir. I'll do my best.
Yeah, it's not there. Yeah, it's not there. We're going to have to save and load. This is the third time in the militia area that a main story mission pickup item was not there. Like, actually just fucking was not there. Is Chevelle heading out? All right. Thank you for being here, Chevelle. Appreciate you popping in. Okay, so yeah, we're going to make an actual hard save just in case. And then we're going to load that save. Hopefully that will fix it for us. It did fix it on the first two. It did fix it on the silicate mission. And it did fix it on the polystyrene mission. So we'll see if it fixes it now. But it straight up, it just does not spawn some of the main story mission items.
Boozer, can you hear me? Deacon lost.
It's not fucking there.
Just checking in to see what else Addie needed.
Here's that grenade we needed. Now we're topped off on grenades. Now, am I missing it? Am I just missing it?
Ricky. Well, give him hell, Boozer.
Should be right here on the ground, right?
There's the flag.
Yeah, even the circle.
Still flying.
That is showing that it should be right there. The mission has now updated to show that we've basically found it. The item is not present. That's possible, but not likely, because it is still showing the mission marker there that we need to pick it up there. I don't believe so. Bleakius, welcome in, or Blakius. Yeah, right on. Welcome in. I'm glad you like the videos, for real. Outstanding. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, it's usually under that cot to the left there. Okay, we're going to try one more time. Now that the mission has updated, showing the marker right there in that, by that cot, we'll try one more time. We'll see what happens. Sin, welcome in. I don't think so. In fact, I don't believe it's possible to pick it up when you're here before. Maybe, but I don't believe it's possible. We may also try like closing off the PlayStation and firing it back up. We'll go through the full troubleshooting steps. That is our most recent save, right? Yeah, right there. You cannot. You can get the fuse, but you cannot get the... You see, now it's showing all three locations again. Interesting. Like, we know that's where it is. I know it's in this tent right here by this window. Right there is where it should be. Am I correct? Is that where it is, guys? Like, I know there's folks in the chat right now who know this game better than I do. It is the one at the flag. I mean, that's confirmed by 8-Bit Terror herself right there, host of the Days Gone podcast, telling me, yeah, dude, it should be right fucking there. It is possible that it's been moved. This is the remaster. It's possible that it has simply been moved, but no, I think it's actually just bugged. Well, mother penis. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Caleb. I mean, it's like the remaster, they didn't really fix any of the existing bugs, just gave us a whole new list of new bugs. All right. We're going to shut it down. Not the stream. I'm going to shut down the PlayStation. We'll see what happens. I'm going to make a save game. Yeah, saving over that. Turning it off and on again. That's what we're about to do. We do want to create a save game. We're going to quit to the main menu. Now, since I'm streaming from... Violent Jones says, to fix mine, I had to restart and wait for the Weaver dialogue and then the Deke dialogue, and that fixed it. All right. Oh, shit, Caleb, you got like 2,000 hours in the game. That's cool. So since we're streaming from the PlayStation, it's really not a problem. We're just going to go ahead and officially close the game and restart the PlayStation as well. That's not going to affect the stream at all. We'll be fine. We'll just sit here for a minute while fucking PlayStation restarts. Hi, everybody. How you doing? Claire's going to go do snack time for the kittens, so they'll leave us the fuck alone for a minute. I swear these cats, you might as well just attach a feed bag to them. It's the only way you keep them happy. Mama cat is actually really food motivated. She was formerly a stray and decided that she would be domesticated instead. And Claire took her in some years ago. But she was formerly a stray cat, so she is highly food motivated. And she gets any other cats around her, she gets them really hyped up at feeding time because she's really hyped up at feeding time. It's kind of fucking annoying sometimes. It's like, God damn, just calm down. You literally ate like 20 minutes ago. I sometimes wonder if she has like that medical condition that prevents you from realizing that you're full. Whatever it's called, I don't know. Gomer Black Magic has made it back. Very well could be, Cap. Yeah, and like I see the comment there about like if you kind of rush ahead, it'll do stuff like that. But see, I rush ahead in missions and never do like the tracking components because I know where the stuff is generally, you know. So I rarely ever do the tracking components in any of the missions. Ah, okay, Shannon, you haven't run into these on the remaster, but you have on a non-pro PS5. I got you. Yeah. I don't believe they were concerned with like fixing bugs so much as, you know, adding to the game. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, that's right, the Hex Girls. Yeah, Robbie, I forgot about them. Yeah, the Hex Girls. Yeah. That's actually kind of a cool episode in Scooby-Doo. I spent all the money on the new stuff. Couldn't afford to fix the old stuff. All right, man. We have literally, we've saved and loaded. We've closed and restarted. And we've actually powered off the PlayStation and restarted the PlayStation. Let's see what happens. And Violet was saying something about the dialogue from Weaver. So let's bob and weave a little bit. We'll see what happens. Shit, I could probably pick up some crafting materials, maybe some growlers, some cans, things like that.
Could make something out of this.
Yeah, you can. You're only up to Lost Lake, yeah. Yeah, so far these actual... Oh, we could try sleeping. Yeah, Jeff Graham. Welcome in, Jeff. GG. That is a good suggestion. We may try that here in a sec, see if that works. Because we're actually kind of stuck right now. If this shit does not spawn, we are stuck. I was saying a minute ago, I have had 2 other main story missions where the main story pickup item did not spawn. The silicate in the little shed with all the newts where you have to move the truck. The silicate did not spawn. We had to save and load our game to get that to spawn. And then the polystyrene. None of the polystyrene samples were in the game in that storyline mission. We had to save and load our game again to get the polystyrene to load in. And now here we are with the Weaver's Tunes. And as of yet, I have not been able to get that to spawn either. And I've so far done all of the troubleshooting steps that I know of for stuff like that. All right, let's go in there and see what happens. It should be in this tent by this cot, and it is not there. Folks, you're seeing it right here. I have a game-breaking bug. This is something that you cannot move forward with the story. Now, one interesting thing, I noticed you said something about skipping ahead causing problems. We did actually skip ahead and clear this area before the story. We were able to roll up the rocks. We pushed the bike up the rocks and got into this area early. We cleared the Horde here. We cleared the infestation zone, and we cleared the Nero checkpoint here. We did all that before the story. Did we just break our game by doing that stuff early? Holy shit. Maybe travel away and sleep. Yeah, we may try that. Okay, let me address a couple questions in the chat here. Gordy Link, welcome in, Gordy. Having trouble with the Hordes not coming in. You've tried reloading. Be aware that pretty much all of the hordes in the game will not spawn until a certain point in the story. So you'll need to make sure you're at the right point in the story. The easiest way I know to share this link with you is in my Horde Killer Masterclass video. In that video, there's a link in the description that will take you to a Reddit post that details exactly when every single horde spawns. So I'm not just necessarily trying to push that video, but in the description of that video, there is a link to a Reddit post that will tell you when every single horde spawns. So it's very likely that the horde's just it's not time for them to spawn yet. Let's see. Okay, so Gomer says you always kill this horde before it's unlocked and it hasn't messed it up to you. Violent Jones says this has happened to you. You had to reload something a bit earlier. John, welcome in, John. Yeah, I mean, I know it should be right here. It's simply not there. And in fact, check it out. You can literally see it there. Check this shit out. Let me go into photo mode here. You can literally see the MP3 player sitting on the floor there. And I cannot pick it up. It's there. I'm just not getting the marker to pick it up. Check that shit out. It's right fucking there, man. Oh, mother penis. Mike 420, did I say hi to you yet, Mike? What's that, babe? Yeah, Paging Ben Studio. Oh, Gordy. Okay, so here you go, Gordy. You're playing after the story is completed. Once you roll credits on the story, save your game, turn your PlayStation off, fire it back up. Most of those hordes will go ahead and spawn. Yes, dear. Please go to my chat buttons. Yes, ma'am. Oh, yeah. Here? Which ones? There you go. There is a link to report bugs that you're having. If you're having bugs in this version of the game, you can use that link right there to officially report it, which we may actually have to do. Did I start the mission with Weaver in the cave? I think I did. Yeah, I mean, we have the mission. Okay, so we could do the Anarchist Spy. We could do What It Takes to Survive. We could go get the stuff. Could go do something else. Yeah, I mean, we did. We've been to all of... I see your comment there, Debbie. That's a good suggestion to actually follow through with the clues and stuff, which we did. We walked through all the camps, or I'm sorry, all of the tents several times. And one point, we did actually have the question... One point, we did actually have the quest marker narrowed down to, here's where it should be. And I still wasn't able to pick it up. So, I mean, we're going to try one more thing here. It's actually getting a bit late for me. If I can't get this to work, we'll just have to fuck with it later. See what happens. Yeah, there you go, Gordy. Once you roll credits on the main story, right then, go ahead, save your game, and shut the PlayStation down. Power off the PlayStation, fire it back up. That's true, Cap. Yeah, but I mean, still, it's something they might want to be aware of.
It's like Boozer says, I hear a bunk calling my name.
I've never had this happen before. I've played on PS4. I've played on PC. I've played on PS5. I have multiple playthroughs on all of those systems. Multiple playthroughs on PS4, PS5, and PC. This is my first playthrough on PlayStation 5 Pro. Also, coincidentally, my first playthrough on Days Gone Remastered. But this is the first time I've ever seen a literal game-breaking glitch where you cannot progress with a main story mission because of the glitch. That is the first time I've ever seen anything quite like this happen. Stage fright, yeah. And I'm also going to try just driving in rather than fast traveling in. I mean, I don't know of anything that'll fix this. We've literally tried turning off the PlayStation and turning it back on, and that shit didn't fix it. That means your shit is broke in Days Gone. If you turn it off and turn it back on and it didn't fix the glitch, your shit is broke. Generally speaking.
Raiders, damn it. What, are you waiting to jump me? Huh?
Charge him!
Yeah, charge him while he's totally driving by and not at all worried about you. Fucking sniper. Get off the... Y'all saw me trying to get off the bike, man. I ain't worried about you motherfuckers right now. I'm trying to go fix a glitch. You hear me, you little bitch-ass sumbitch? Bitch-ass motherfucker. Delete, delete, delete. Well, not quite. Oh, I hear more. I'm hearing like noise.
I gotta reload.
Yeah, there's a bear. I don't know if the bears can reach you up here. Probably, just because I'm pissed off and not really feeling like dealing with this shit.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling having a dozen encounters on the way to go see if we fix this glitch.
Yeah.
Well, at least I got my Molotov back. Okay, let's go. Oh, I guess I should get the meat off the bear. We did kill a bear. We should grab the meat.
Yeah, or some credits.
Oh, Gordy, yeah, that's interesting. I noticed you could turn that feature on where you get an audio cue when you're close to a collectible. Yes, yes. See, Gomer Black Magic. It was actually Gomer Black Magic who inspired me to do that bit early. I had seen something you had shared a while back where you had managed to take out the nest before you actually have the mission. Okay, here's the audio from Weaver.
It was like right in the middle of camp.
Okay. Can you tell me anything else? I mean, come on, these all kind of look the same.
Wait. Yeah. It was near a flagpole, a big one.
And Violent Jones was saying you have to let this audio play out, and that fixed it for her.
All right, well, I'll have a look. St. John out.
I'm going to make a save game as well, just in case. There it is. Okay, so just for posterity, we traveled away, rested, traveled nearby, and then drove in.
Here.
And there it is. We have it now.
I hope it's worth all this trouble, Weaver.
So that did fix it. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I knew exactly where it was. I noticed I ran past it like 3 times, and I was like, wait a minute. Isn't it supposed to be right there? With no option to pick it up. And then I was even able to show in photo mode, look, the MP3 player is right there on the floor. It's just not giving us the option to pick it up. Yeah, we were causing a lot of trouble for that MP3 player, man. He doesn't even know how much trouble he's causing because of that shit. But we were able to fix it. So, like, okay, cool. I should make a save game now that we fixed it, honestly. We are doing that. We'll make an actual hard save here. All right, let's go turn this in, and then it'll be time to shut it down for the night. I've got another day where I've got to be up at like 3 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. JD24 just started playing Ghost of Tsushima. Oh, yeah. Oh, Ghost of Tsushima is fucking awesome, man. I wish I had made some tips and tricks videos for that one. Honestly, I was never that good at it.
Hey, man, how'd you do?
This is all I could find.
Irish Molly, you heading out, dear? All right, ma'am. Yeah, here's your damn earbuds, Weaver. So it was, I don't know if it was fast traveling away and coming back or resting. Because what we did was we fast traveled away and we rested and then we came back. So it seems like leaving the area and waiting a bit did help.
Hey, Corporal St. John, you one of the good ones, man.
You bet, Gordy. No worries, man. That's what we do here. There we go. And like another skill point I kind of actually don't need. Okay. Let's fill in the melee tree, I suppose. Like, you know, I don't care about skill points when I'm just spamming shit in the melee tree. I think we have all of the melee skills now, like every single one of them. Neat.
Hey, Deke. Corporal.
Hey, Sergeant.
All right, folks, that is it for tonight. We are going to shut it down. I should be back Wednesday evening with some more Days Gone Remastered on the PlayStation 5 Pro. Let's go out to the intro, outro screen. There we go. Hi, everybody. Bye, everybody. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, I started early tonight because I've been up since like 2:30 this morning. Worked like an 11-hour day. Came home, cooked dinner, and then hopped on the stream as early as I could because I knew I wasn't going to be able to go for long. And tomorrow I've got another get up at 3 a.m. day. And we'll see how long it is. Anyway, to the point, Wednesday night I will try to be back on, provided I'm able. I will be here Wednesday, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Make sure that you have your notifications turned on. My day job schedule is kind of fucky these days, man. I never know when I'm actually going to be able to stream, because even days where I'm scheduled to get off at a reasonable hour, sometimes things can run long and I end up having to stay longer at work, and it's completely beyond my control. Like I could literally be stuck at the location I'm at sometimes. So it is what it is. Make sure you have your notifications turned on so that you are in the loop whenever we go live. That's it. I'm done. Going to go hang out with my girl before I go to sleep for the night. Good night, you guys. Thank you all so much for being here. We'll see y'all next time.